Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiana, but I go by Bougie Broke Millennial here on YouTube. I'm currently budgeting my way through just under $34,000 worth of debt while trying to save for the future and live a comfortable lifestyle now. I do so using the software YNAB, which you see on your screen, and I have decided that I was going to document that journey here on YouTube. So if that's something that you are interested in, please stay tuned. Okay, so before I jump right into the budget, the money that you're seeing, the $2,376.89, no, I did not get a raise. That is the money that I made in the month of July. I did not post a video in July because July was a hot mess and a half of a month. July did a lot without doing anything at all. It was a bad month for me financially. All of my bills are paid. I continue to be, at least a month ahead on most of my bills. But the reason that it was a bad month is because it was a very spendy month for me. I did some overtime in the beginning of the month, and then I took 3 days off towards the end of the month. In between there, my aunt had got surgery on her eye. My mom borrowed some money, and then she ended up having a bad toothache a few days later, and she went to the hospital for her toothache because it happened over the weekend, and she discovered that she didn't have medical. So she ended up borrowing more money because her medicine ended up costing $186. So gave her that. Sister borrowed money. It was just a really, really rough, spendy month for me. Another expense that came up in July was my car insurance. And my car insurance went up, which was annoying. It went from being $12.14 to $12.41. It's not much, but I was hoping that it was going to go down because I have, been driving really safely. I mean, I did have the one accident, but it wasn't my fault. They proved that I wasn't at fault for that, so there was no reason for my insurance to go up. But it did, and when I called Progressive to see why, they said that it's because there have been a lot of accidents in my area, a lot of vandalism to cars. So based off of where I live, they raised my insurance. So yes, July was a trash month for me financially and with my spending. I received 2 paychecks in the month of July, which totaled the $2,376.89. So today we're going to be budgeting that out for the whole month of August. Okay, so first we're going to start with rent, and that is going to be getting $400 this month. Next is FIOS, and that bill is going to be wonky for this month. So in July, another expense that came up was that I had a promotion that expired. So instead of my bill being $60, $59.99, it went up to being $74.99, so $75. So that's how much I have to pay for the month of August. But then I called to see why my bill had went up, and they told me that the promotion had expired. So we changed it over. So for the next 2 months, it's going to be a little different. But then by October, it should be back to the $60. So they're going to charge me $75 in August, and then in September they're going to charge me like 40 something because they're going to credit what I paid over the $60 amount to it. So that's what's going on with FIOS. But for this month, I put $45 towards it. So Pico is going to be getting $76 this month. Discover, this one, is a kind of a doozy. So with Discover, this is where my car insurance came out of. So I moved my car maintenance and my savings over there, and I'm going to be adding $720 to cover my car insurance. AT&T is going to be getting $65 this month. Student loan is going to be getting $45 this month. And my auto loan is going to be getting $150 added towards it this month. Okay, so next is my emergency fund, and that's going to be getting $57. Then we're going to do retirement savings, and that is going to be getting $27. New car is going to be getting $22. Family planning is getting $22. And treat yourself is getting $22. So then, for the cash envelopes, we're going to skip laundry and giving and go down to health and wellness, which is going to be getting $45 this month. Annual subs is getting $20. Car maintenance is going to be getting $30. Okay, so quality of life is a new category. This is basically a fund that I will be keeping track of for my family. It's basically my mom, my aunt, my sister, and myself. We want to move. Relocate out of Pennsylvania, and my mom kind of wants us all to get a place together just because it'll be more affordable if we're all living like in the same household. My mom also likes to travel, or she at least wants to travel, because all she does is go to Jersey, and she's been to Baltimore recently. But so quality of life is basically we're all going to be putting in $75 a month, because that is what my mom and my aunt can afford because they are on a fixed income. And it's basically just going to be for us to travel or relocate. That's what this is. So I don't have anything that I'm going to be adding to that now, but starting in September, I'll be doing $75 towards it. Next is YOLO, and look at the balance. It's making me sad to even think about it. But the reason that YOLO is as low as it is because that's where I took most of the money from that I loaned out to my family. I also did buy some groceries with that money, so now I'm left with $7.62, but I am going to beef that up again. So for this month, we're going to just add $60 to YOLO. Next is FBF. This is a new category. Actually got this idea from Barlow Street. A few months back, I was watching one of her videos, and she had a bailout fund that she called for her family. And so I was inspired by that and all the spending that I did in the month of July. So I decided that I was going to start a family bailout fund. I'm going to just basically put $100 in here over time, and that is the money that if my family needs to borrow, they'll take from that so that it doesn't interrupt my budget again. So I'm not going to be adding anything to this now, but at first when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, I'm going to do $300, but no, I'm not trying to loan out that much money, so I'm just going to put it at $100 for now, and I'll start adding to that sometime next month. So for my personal spending this month, I'm going to be giving it $200. Taxes is going to be getting $80. My buffer is going to be getting $50. Okay, so we're just going to throw that 89 cents into holding. Cushion isn't getting anything, and then the last $240 is going to future planning. so there you have it. I have assigned all of my dollars for the month of August. Here's hoping this month is a better, less spendy month than July was, because July really took me through it. And just quick question, I am thinking about putting back in a miscellaneous category in my account. And I don't know if I should or shouldn't, because I don't want to spread myself too thin. But really, the way that I devoured my YOLO budget, I kind of just, I don't know, I'm going through this thing where I have like a scarcity mindset right now, I feel like. And I'm like, okay, how can I save more money? How can I just do this? And I kind of want cash on hand, because I had to tap into some of my actual like accounts. And I feel like actual cash that I have would be, I don't know, like I track cash, but like I feel like, okay, if someone hands me a $20, like I can spend it kind of guilt free. Whereas everything that's in my bank account, they are allocated to certain things in my mind. So I don't know. I'm just, what is too many categories? That's my mind. Like, because what is the purpose if I can only be adding like $10 here to this category and that category? I don't know. But I kind of just want to start a cash on hand category. So the next time you see my budget, you may see a new category. Please don't judge. My budget is forever a work in progress. And I don't know. I'm just rambling now at this point. But thank you guys so much for watching. And if you stuck around and listened, please, if you have suggestions on if I should or shouldn't, or do I have too many categories, like, I don't know. I'm lost right now. I have a month or so. I'm gonna figure it all out, I guess, eventually. But again, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.